Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, everybody. Welcome back to the final stage of the election proceeding. I am Mohamed Jassy, and I am the chairman of the Electoral Committee for the Gasam Executive Election. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, everybody. My name is Mohamed Jassy, and I am the chairman of the Electoral Committee for the Gasam Executive Election 2023. I'm hereby welcoming everybody to the final stage, which is the official announcement of the results of the Gasam Executive Election 2023. So, as I said earlier, I am Mohamed Jassy, and I am the chairman of the Electoral Committee. So, together with me, we have two other members that are part of my committee, and I would like them to introduce themselves before anything else. Thank you so much. Guys, you can go on with the introduction.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Thank you, Mohamed, for that welcoming remarks. I am Fadi Eseka, a member of the Electoral Committee.
Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Wonderful Gasamian. I am Sekou Demba, a member of the Gasam Electoral Committee 2022. Welcome to the final stage of the election procedure. Thank you, Mohamed.
Thank you so much, Ms. Fatu Seka and Mr. Sekou Demba for that introduction. I'm so glad that we have in this last phase of the election proceeding, and we're here to give you the official announcement of the results of the election. So, as stated in the Constitution, the election of each executive body is supposed to be done on the day of it, that is the day of Toboski. And after all the procedures were observed duly and respectfully, procedures ranging from applications of positions, then moving to the vetting of applications, and then interviewing of all candidates, then moving to the campaign period, which was very, very interesting, and then to the debate part, also that one was very, very interesting. And voting was done earlier today, and counting of results was also done effectively, and we can say like the election was conducted overall in a free and fair manner. And I would like to thank my committee, for being there through it all. So yeah, the voting was done in a secret ballot. The voting form was sent in the group, and all registered members were advised for them to vote. Like their vote is their voice, and this is to determine this is all a crucial part of the association, because we are here selecting leadership that will run the association for its like continuity. So we're glad that it was done, and it was done in a free and fair manner. So without wasting much time, because it's in there and people are busy, and we already are running out of time, so we would just like to go deep into it. I hope everybody is watching this. All candidates are all set, and only General Assembly are also waiting to hear the results of the election 2023, and I am also excited. And Seka and Sekou, how are you guys feeling about this? Can you have a little bit discussion about that before? I know so many people are just waiting for the results, but let's just try to free up a little bit. How are you guys feeling about this?
We're indeed excited. Alhamdulillah, the elections was conducted free and fairly without much challenges, and we are glad to announce the results for the General Assembly.
Indeed. Sigu? Okay, it looks like Sigu is having some technical problem, so it's okay. Kim, I think we are all excited, and we're glad that we have in this final phase. So yeah, I Mohammad Jasser, the chairman of the electoral committee. I'm here by making official announcement of the results of the election 2023. After voters registration was conducted for general assembly for the general assembly to register and to observe their constitutional right, the committee received 120 registered voters, and here are the breakdowns of the results. Out of 120 registered voters, 104 people voted. So, with regards to the election proceedings, with regards to the executive body, we have the position of president, the position of vice president, the position of general secretary, the position of public relation officer, that is PRO, the position of social and cultural secretary, the position of financial secretary, the position of sports secretary, and the position of the treasurers. So the position of president, vice president, general secretary, PRO, social and cultural secretary, financial secretary, and sports secretary were unopposed. Like we have received only one candidate, and for the position of treasurers, we have two candidates that were contesting for this position. So after the voting, here are the results of the election. For the position of the president, contested by Ms. Khadijatou Jallow, unopposed candidate. Ms. Khadijatou Jallow scored 98 votes out of 104 votes. So this result shows that Ms. Khadijatou Jallow scored 94.2% of the total number of casted votes. I, Mohammad Jashe, the chairman of the electoral committee, hereby declare Ms. Khadijatou Jallow the president of Gasam Executive 2023-2024. This is signed and endorsed by myself. So, for the position of the vice president, contested by Mr. Idris Sanyan, out of 104 casted votes, Mr. Idris Sanyan scored 101 votes. This result shows that Mr. Idris Sanyan scored 97.1% of the total number of casted voters. I, Mohammad Jassi, hereby declare Mr. Idris Sanyan the Vice President of Gazam for the academic year 2023-2024, and this is signed and endorsed. For the position of the General Secretary, contested by Ms. Awa Conte, out of 104 votes, Ms. Awa Conte scored 102 votes out of the total number of casted votes. This also shows that Ms. Awa Conte scored 98.1% of the total number of the casted votes. I, Mohammad Jassi, hereby declare that Miss Auconte will be the General Secretary of Gasam for the academic year 2023-2024. For the position of Public Relations Officer, also known as the PRO, contested by Mr. Abdoulaye Waibojang, Mr. Abdoulaye Waibojang scored 103 votes out of 104 votes. This result shows that Mr. Abdoulaye Waibojang scored 99% of the total number of the casting votes. I, Mohamed Jassy, hereby declare that Mr. Abdoulaye Waibojang will be the PRO of Gasam for the Executive Committee of 2023-2024. So, for the position of the Social and Cultural Secretary, contested by Mati Onjai, Miss Mati Onjai scored 101 votes out of 104 votes. This result shows that Mati Onjai scored 97.1% of the total number of casted votes. I, Mohamed Jassy, hereby declare that Ms. Mati Onjai will be the Social and Cultural Secretary of Gasam for the academic year 2023-2024. And for the position of the Financial Secretary, contested by Ms. Kumbajalo, Ms. Kumbajalo scored 103 votes out of 104 votes. This result shows that Ms. Kumajalo scored 99% of the total votes. Therefore, I, Mohamed Jassy, the chairman of the Electoral Committee, hereby declare that Ms. Kumajalo will be the Financial Secretary of Gasam for the academic year 2023-2024. For the position of Sports Secretary, contested by Mr. Adama Ba, Mr. Adama Ba scored 103 votes out of 104 votes. So this result shows that Mr. Adama Ba scored 99% of the total number of casted votes. I, Mohamed Jassy, hereby declare that Mr. Adama Ba will be the Sports Secretary of Gasam for the academic year 2023-2024. And last but not the least, the position of the treasurers. We had two candidates as well for this. Yeah.
Can you please repeat that of Adamant, because connection was tripping.
What? Come again?
Can you please repeat that of Adamaba, because it was kind of breaking.
Oh, okay. We
You
sorry
were not
about that.
audible at the end.
Okay. For the position of the sports secretary contested by Mr. Adamaba, out of 104 casted votes, Mr. Adamaba scored 103 votes. So this result shows that Mr. Adamaba scored 99% of the total number of casted votes. I, Mohamed Jassy, the chairman of the Electoral Committee, hereby declares that Mr. Adama sorry, will be the sports secretary of Gasam for the academic year 2023-2024. And we're left with the position of the treasurers. We had two candidates that were vying for this position, and indeed both of the candidates, were competing, they gave it their all, and yeah, the candidates were Miss Bakuto Sisi and Mr. Hassan Balle. And okay,
Sama ma.
so the uh, treasurer year 2023 24 is who? Let the General Assembly
Can we get
yes,
that from the comment section?
yeah,
I
can we
think
have some
the election you have been. It was a very competitive,
you
election.
know
Indeed, it was competitive.
yeah, it was really competitive, and both of the
And
most both of
the,
the competent, they had a really amazing plans for the association, and their manifesto was great. It was amazing hearing
Yeah.
from candidates, and but at the end of the day, the position is itself be allocated just to one person, regardless.
Someone just commented BC.
BCC, it's who?
Adam
BC,
Abba
okay,
just said BC. Yeah.
BC. Okay, let's hear from the others.
Malik is saying a Gasamian won. Obviously, they are both Gasamians.
and that's true. That's true. One of the
Yeah.
Ghanaians will have to won that.
Okay, okay. Let's get our formal proceedings. The position was contested by two candidates. We have Ms. Bakutu Sise and Mr. Hassan Balde. So out of 104 casted votes, Mr. Hassan Balde scored 40 votes out of 104 votes. So this just shows that Mr. Hassan Balde scored 38.5% of the total number of the casted votes. And Ms. Wakuto Sise scored 64 votes out of 104 votes. This result shows that Ms. Bakuto Sise scored 61.5% of the total number of casted votes. So, therefore, Ms. Bakuto Sise, the treasurer of Gasam for the academic 2023-2024, and these results is signed and endorsed by myself, Mohamed Jassi, the chairman of the electoral committee. So, yeah, I heard that some candidates, some members weren't able to follow, yeah, with the formal announcement of the results. So we will go through it once more so that everybody can get it. So for the position of the president, which was contested by Ms. Khadija Tijalo, Ms. Khadija Tijalo scored 98 votes out of 104 votes. This result shows that Ms. Khadija Tijalo scored 94.2% of the total number of casted votes. Therefore, Ms. Khadija Tijalo is declared the president of Gasam for the academic year 2023-2024. For the position of vice president contested by Mr. Idris Sanyang, out of 104 casted votes, Mr. Idris Sanyang scored 101 votes. Therefore, this also shows that Mr. Idris Sanyang scored 97.1% of the total number of casted votes. Therefore, Mr. Idris Sanyang shall be the elected Vice President of Gasam for the academic year 2023-2024. So, for the position of General Secretary, contested by Miss Our Conte, Miss Our Conte scored 102 votes out of 104 votes. This shows that Miss Our Conte scored 98.1% of the total number of casted votes. And therefore, Miss Our Conte shall be the General Secretary of Gasam for the academic year 2023-2024. For the position of PRO, contested by Mr. Abdullahi Waibojang. Mr. Abdullahi Waibojang scored 103 votes out of 104 votes, which is equivalent to 99% of the total number of casted votes. Therefore, Mr. Abdullahi Waibojang shall be the PRO of Gasam for the academic year 2023-2024. For the position of Social and Cultural Secretary, contested by Mati Onjai. So Ms. Mati Onjai scored 101 votes out of 104 votes, which is equivalent to 97.1% of the total number of casted votes. Therefore, Mati Onjai shall be the Social and Cultural Secretary of Gasam for the academic year 2023-2024. And for the position of Financial Secretary, contested by Ms. Kumanjai. Miss Kumbajai, Miss Kumbajalo. I'm sorry about Miss Kumbajalo scored 103 votes out of 104 votes, which is equivalent to 99% of the total number of casted votes. So Miss Kumbajalo shall be the Financial Secretary of Gasam for the academic year 2023-2020. For the position of Sports Secretary, contested by Mr. Adam Abba, out of 104 votes, Mr. Adam Abba scored 103 votes, which is equivalent to 99% of the total number of casted votes. Therefore, Mr. Adam Abba shall be the Sports Secretary of Gasam for the academic year 2023-2024. And for the position of the Treasurer, Ms. Bakuto Sise scored 64% of the total number of casted votes. That is equivalent to 61.5% of the total number of casted votes. Therefore, Ms. Bakuto Sise shall be the treasurer of Gasam for the academic year 2023-2024. And this result is signed and endorsed by the Electoral Committee. We thank each and every one of you for your participation and for your collaborations throughout the process. And we wish all candidates the very best. And yeah, thank you so much. Seka, did you have anything else to say after the formal announcement of these results? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mahmoud, for that wonderful announcement. And I would like to send my congratulations to all the winners. And there is no loser in this election. Everybody have won. So throughout the journey, everybody have learned something, and we hope that they will they will do well in the office. Before going further or before closing, I would like to give just a quick reminder from the Constitution, Article 13. It says that is the group of three. Article 13, Section D. It reads: Should the results of any election of the association be challenged by a candidate or members of the association, the G3 shall determine the validity of such a challenge by declaring one of the following: the election results were considered fair or legitimate, null and void, and therefore calling for fresh elections. Such challenges must be, however, be in a written form and submitted to the G3 within 48 hours following the announcement of results. Otherwise, such a challenge will not be considered. So, this section of the Article 13 gives all the candidates or any member of the association, in case they are not happy with the the election results, or they are not convinced with the results, they can send a written letter complaint to the G3 within 48 hours. So anybody, any of the candidates or any other any of the voters at the General Assembly have that the opportunity to challenge the result in case they are not happy with it. So this was the transparency.
I think we lost Sekou. So thank you so much, Mama, for that announcement. And I would like to thank and congratulate the executive elect for their cooperation and understanding throughout. And also, I'm wishing you all the best in office. Gasam Senior Boss, and congratulations for taking such a bold step to lead the association. We wish you all the best in office. Your mic is
Thank you.
muted, Mama.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Seka, for that, and Seku for those remarks. They are truly appreciated. And yeah, we would like to hear from the outgoing executive and also from the incoming
The ex-
executive. Like,
yeah, the executive elect.
yeah, we would like to hear from both of them. But if we have, um, do we have can we have the executive elected
Yeah.
beforehand? Before they join, I think, yeah, before we have every one of them in in the session, we would just like to to draw some acknowledgements, um, because the tax that was interested in us couldn't have been well carried out if we didn't have the corporations and the assistance from other departments like the G3. They were the outgoing G3. Sorry, they were mandated to to elect the electoral committee, and they did that effectively. And we would really like to thank that. And then we as a committee, like the electoral committee, was created to the sole objective of conducting a free and fair and transparent elections as directed by the Gasam amended constitutions. And I believe it was the election process was carried out in a free and fair and transparent manner. And yeah, we would really acknowledge the effort of the G3, the executive, outgoing executive, mechanism. They were also very supportive. You know, the General Assembly also we received their support and their participation, because in the beginning it was, it was very, very tough, but at the end of the day, we made it through. So we would really like to thank them for their support and their participation. Yeah, and also we would like to thank the media department because they have been really working hard to make sure like everything related to media activity of the process was carried out. So we appreciate that too as well. Do we have the elected executive members right here?
Assalamu alaikum. Mama, some of us are here. I think we are just two for now.
Yeah, maybe we can give the others 3 or 2 minutes for them to join. Some of them didn't know
Yeah.
that they were supposed to join the stream yet.
Okay, so as far as we have the president elect, we can just start with her. So, Miss Khadija Jallow, congratulations. The
Thank you.
electoral committee declare you the president of Gasam for the academic year 2023-2024, and we wish you all the best. Do you have any remarks to give to the
Thank
voters?
you very much, Mama. Thank
You're
you very
welcome.
much. Yeah, of course, I want to thank everyone. First of all, I want to congratulate my fellow candidates for making it this far in these elections, and also for having the courage for coming forward and then wanting to serve Gasam. And then I want to give a special thank you to the electoral committee. You guys did amazing. It's been hectic, but then your professionalism, I think I told you the other time, is as if like I didn't even know you guys. So kudos to you. And then to the general members for their participation and then making it a smooth one for us. It was not easy, like it was so hectic, but then they made it really, really easy for us. So I want to thank them. And then all I can say is that like I want to assure Gasemians that like Inshallah, we are ready to serve Gasam. We are going to do our best during our tenure with their collaborations, inshallah. And then we just pray that like God makes everything easy and then help us in every step. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Miss Miss Khadija Jallow, like the president elect. We are glad to hear from you, and we wish you all the best of luck. Do we have the elected vice president in board, Mr. Idris Asanya?
Not in here, Muhammad, but I think I will leave the stream and then try to call some of them to join in.
Okay, we would really appreciate that. Thank you. Um, yeah, I think we have some of them here. We have Abdullah Bojan, the elected PRO of Gaza. Abdullah Bojan, do you have any remarks to give? And congratulations for being elected as a PRO of Gazam for the academic year 2023-2024. We wish you all the best of luck. And if you have any remarks to give, kindly go on, please. Thank you. It's like Abdullah is not here with us, so we would like to move on with. We have the general secretary. Okay. Do we have the social cultural secretary? Mati Onjai. Mati, congratulations! You have been elected as the um, elected social and cultural secretary for Gazam 2023-2024. Congratulations once again, and we wish you all the best. If you have any remarks to give, you can kindly go on, Mati.
Assalamu alaikum, and thank you so much, Mamad. Um, Just wanted to say a very big thank you to the members of the association, those who took their time from this busy day to vote. We appreciate it, and hopefully, with the help of the rest of the members and with Allah, inshallah, we will be able to execute the plans we have for the association successfully. So, yeah, just wanted to say thank you to everyone.
Thank you so much. Abdullah is around. Abdullah, okay.
Yeah, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Abdullah, congratulations. You are the elected PRO of Gasam for the academic year 2023-2024. Congratulations. Do you have any closing, any remarks to give, like to the voters who voted for you, to the general, to you know, any remarks that you can give? Kindly go on, please. Abdullah, you can give some words of, thanks or words of. I think we can go ahead with the elected financial secretary, Ms. Kumajaro. Ms. Kumajaro, congratulations. You are now the elected financial secretary of Gazam. Congratulations. If you have any word of thanks that you can give, kindly go on, please.
Assalamu alaikum, guys. Eid Mubarak to you all. Mama, thank you so much. I want to thank the Electoral Committee for making this work easy for us, and then thank the Gazambians too for trusting us with their votes. And then I believe with their support and help, the work will be much more easier for us. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, we just want to hear from the candidates. How are they feeling right now? It's uh, it's it has been a long process, and now like, we just want to hear from them. How are they feeling right now? Being elected as an executive member of Gazam after all, the processes that you guys went through. We deem it so necessary to hear from you. So, if we can have maybe Bakutu is here. Bakutu, congratulations! You are now the elected treasurer of Gazam. Congratulations! Do you have any words of thanks, or you can? Yeah. How are you feeling, by the way?
Thank you, Malik. I feel honored and then grateful for Gasamians for trusting me as their treasurer and then voting me in as their treasurer, and I'm so happy. Like, I'm speechless right now. And I would like to thank you, the electoral committee, for your wonderful job and then for being with us throughout the journey. And thank you. And then I would like to also congratulate all the elected candidates. And then I would also like to congratulate my opponent, Asan Balde. And then I would like to applaud him for taking up this responsibility despite him being a new student. Like, he just came in the kingdom and then he deemed it necessary to take up this responsibility. So I would like to congratulate him and then let him continue for Gasam. And then, as Gasam is here for everyone, whether you are a new student or student, Gasam is here for everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for electing me. And then I hope that, inshallah, we will try our best to fulfill all our responsibilities and then to raise the Gasam flag higher, and then we will try and then maybe add some more value to Gasam. Thank you, Gasamians, and I'm so grateful.
Thank you, Mr. Bakuchu, for that remarks. So now let's move with the elected General Secretary. Ms. Okonte, you are now elected as the General Secretary for Gazam. Congratulations, and we would love to hear from you. How are you feeling? And we would like to hear some, words of thanks.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah, everyone. And how I feel, I don't even know. I think it's something of a like mixed feelings for me because even though I am happy that the Gambians have entrusted such a big responsibility to me, I feel like it's I don't know. Like I just feel like it's such a great responsibility, and I'm already nervous, to be quite honest. I am sort of worse, to be quite honest. It's such a big responsibility for me. I see Gasam as like for all the associations that I have come in contact with. Gasam is it's such a big association, and it does so much, and it's involved in so much, and being the general secretary of such an association is no child's play. Like it's something that comes with great responsibilities, but I am sure that with my abilities and commitment, I can do this. So also I'd like to congratulate all the other elected members, and of course the elected treasurer, who of course had an opponent. Congratulations to him, to her, and of course her opponent as well, Asan, for putting up a very competitive race. I mean, it was not easy, obviously, but then she managed to be the one to be elected. Well, of course, Gasamians decided, but Gasamians obviously voted because of competence and all. So she proved to be the competent one, and then but to Asan as well, this is not it's not a lose for him. This is something that he can learn from, and of course improve on the things that he needs to come back stronger. Thank you, Gasam. Thank you so much. I promise to not give you any reason to doubt that you've given me like you've given the wrong person this secretarial position. I will work hard to prove to you that I deserved your votes. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Awa, for that. We understand, the emotions and all of those behind it, and yeah, we wish you all the best of luck. So let's move on with Adama. Adama, congratulations! You are now the elected sports secretary for Gazam. How are you feeling right now? And do you have any words of thanks to give?
Yes, Assalamu alaikum. How are you all doing? Well, first of all, I would like to thank the electoral committee, of course, Mr. Mahmoud Jazi and the team for their wonderful work. Yeah, well, Alhamdulillah, I'm grateful and very honored to be elected as the sports secretary of our noble association, Gasam. I would like to thank everyone for their trust and support. I would also want to congratulate my fellow candidates for their excellent contribution and campaign. Yeah, actually, sport is my passion, and I believe it's a great way to promote. I believe it's a great way to promote friendship among us. As the sports secretary, I will make sure I organize fun and engaging activities for every one of you to represent their interests and needs and to foster a positive and inclusive atmosphere in our association. I'm looking forward to work with you all, and I'm hoping you all enjoy being part of this community. Thank you once again for this opportunity. I'm saying let's make this year a memorable one. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Adama, for those remarks. So we would like to hear from Abdullah. Why Bojan? Are you there with us?
Yes, yes, I am here.
So, Abdullah,
Um,
congratulations. You are now the elected PRO. How are you feeling right now? And do you have any words of thanks to give?
yeah, actually, I have no. Yeah. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Yeah, actually, I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say. Actually, I'm indeed happy. I'm glad. I'm speechless, having to see how Gasamians entrusted me with this task. I'm really happy, and I'm grateful. First thing first, I would like to thank the Electoral Commission for doing such a wonderful job, and to congratulations to my co-executives for making it up to this far. Congratulations, and looking forward to work with all of you. Thank you. And by the way, I cannot end my statement without thanking the entire Gasam. It's been really wonderful having to see me score at least 99% out of 100. That is indeed a plus. Thank you all.
Indeed, thank you so much, Abdullah, and we wish you and your team the best of luck. So you guys are going to make an amazing team. So we want to hear from Hassan also. Hassan as well. Hassan Balde. We would
I think
like
he
to
has
highlight.
issues coming.
Yeah, we would have loved to hear from him. Hassan is also a very okay. It's like all the elected candidates, all the elected members um, have already given their remarks, and their words of thanks to the General Assembly, and we really appreciate that, and we wish you all the best of luck. And yeah, so we want to have Hassan, and the forum is now full. Someone has to leave for Hassan to enter. But if that is all, we would like to release the elected executive. Definitely, we'll be having some background. Idrissa, it's here.
Jamo bena.
Okay, it is here from you. Congratulations. You're now the elected vice. How are you feeling?
Oh,
Is it,
sorry for that, Mamat. I was at a very noisy area, so I have to migrate a bit. Um, Unfortunately, I'm very happy. Or let me say, fortunately, I'm very happy for the Gasamians having put their trust in me and also believing in me to the point that they have to vote me to become their vice president. I'm very happy, and I'm saying thank you to them all. Thank you to the General Assembly for having that hope and believe in me. And thank you, the Electoral Committee, for whatever you have done, your entire job since the beginning of the election process. And what I have to say to the general members is that I will work like in person, personally. I will make sure that all those things that I've said in my manifesto to come to pass. I will work hard on that, and also with my team. And and I will also promise you that you won't be disappointed when it comes to me taking my role as vice president stated in the constitution. I am very happy and I'm wishing you Eid Mubarak and I thank you very much once again.
Thank you so much, Idrissa. Uh, yeah, it was indeed exciting to hear from you. Yes, I think Hassan is here. Okay, if move, Hassan. Um, yes. So thank you so much, you guys. And we wish you all the best of luck. Obviously, we'll be having background meetings with the elected executive to to bring them together, and then on some of the things
Assalamu alaikum.
putting into consider. Walaikum salam. Hassan,
Yes, how are you?
I'm good. We really appreciate that you are here with us, and you know we're grateful that you are here with us. And um, you are one of the you were one of the candidates vying for the position of treasurer, and showed so much competency, and then you know you really gave it your all. But in every election there is someone who is who will be who will move to the another to another level. But Gazam has an association. It's like there's nothing like lose. So at the end of the day, we are all winning regardless. So we deem it necessary to hear from you before we we close out.
Okay, then Assalamu alaikum, everyone. First of all, I will thank you, Hamid, for the wonderful job that you have taken for the wonderful job since the beginning of the process. So I will thank you so much, you and team, for the efforts and for your understanding as well. Yeah, election is just like the election is just win and lose. So and I have accepted the defeat in good faith. Even if I don't win, when somebody else win or my opponents win, and I know Bakoto also, she is very competent and she have experience. So perhaps with her experience and with her competency, Gasam will be in another level. So it is a win for everyone, and I promise to work with them at any time when the need arises. So I congratulate everyone who won. So now it is time for work. Let's see Gasam first, then we move on. So I congratulate everyone for that, and I thank you. I thank the entire team. I thank all the voters who voted in this election. I thank them for their efforts. I thank them for the decisions that they make. So it is a clear manifestation that the candidate that they voted for will serve them at their best interest. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Hassan. It feels so good hearing those words from you. You are somebody who Gazam will be needing in however ways possible, and yeah, we are looking forward to seeing you. Coming up, and then helping Gazam in ways of your capacity. So we wish you all the best of luck as well, and we really thank you. Yeah, so this now brings us to the end of the election proceeding, and we glad that we made it this far. But we would love to hear from the outgoing executive as well. Like it would be amazing to hear from them. So we would now allow all the elected executive to take their leaves so that we can invite the elected executive to have some exchange with some forum of exchange with them, and also for them to also give their parting remarks. Yeah, we would really appreciate that. And Okay, yeah. So it looks like we're having the outgoing executive. We have the president already. So we would love to hear from the outgoing president, Mr. Omar Toure. Mr. Omar Toure, yeah, we really want to hear from you. How are you feeling right now? And before anything, we would like to congratulate, we would like to congratulate you and your team. Mega Gazam, you guys have been an amazing executive body. You have bring so many innovative ideas. You've taken Gazam to another level, and everything was mega throughout your journey. Your executive, indeed, it was mega in every aspect. So we would like to hear from you as outgoing executive. What the words of the party would you have to say, to the incoming executive body, and also we would appreciate if you can share some of the experience that you guys have been developing along the way. So the floor is yours, Mr. Omar.
Thank you so much, the Electoral Committee, EC. First of all, about those who are required to enter, I would also like to pledge from you, from the EC, to also allow our advisor, Mr. Malik Job, because he's also with us. We are in it together as the Mega Gasam executive. So yeah, and moving on, I think I'm very excited. Like right now, because the time we were coming in as an executive, like we were very optimistic and very excited, like with the challenge, and I'm seeing the same kind of excitement to many of the elected members, and that makes me very very happy and optimistic about the future of Gaza. And I will continue to encourage them. Just be optimistic, ready for the challenge, and be excited. Take it as a fun, and then the rest will do like will be done naturally. And before going further, for the electoral committee, I think we need to make a big congratulations to you too. Like your work is really awesome, and everything was done professionally on time, and we really appreciate like the clean job that you guys have done. And to move further, I would also like us before like this might be our last intervention like in Gaza. So I will also want to seize the opportunity to also say a big thank you to the Gambian embassy, the embassy of the Republic of the Gambia. They have been really here with us since the beginning, and they have helped us in all kinds of interventions, whether it is financially or student issues or anything. They are always ready to help. And a big thank you to them, to Her Excellency Safilo Sise, to the Deputy Ambassador Mr. Abdullah Ba, to the Consular General Mr. Amadou Jawa, and to our there Sekou Maronga, the first secretary of the ambassador. We say a big thank you to all of you, and we also like urge you to also work with the new executive and continue the great work you guys are doing. And to the new executive, as I already said, I've already seen the excitement, and that makes me happy. That also makes us more ready to support you in whatever way you need from now on. We will not just leave the executive and go, but we will also be here to guide you until everything is settled. Whether it's like every kind of clarification, every kind of help you need, we will be here for you. And lastly, no, before that, I would also like to say something to the general members that the elected executive shouldn't be left alone. Like the executive, the general members also have their own responsibility to make sure that they assist the executive. I'm not saying to assist them in criticizing them all the time, but to assist them in also providing constructive feedback, and also knowing that they are volunteering in this work, and that whatever goes wrong, you guys shouldn't just come and criticize like mercilessly. You should make sure that you first acknowledge the kind of work that they are doing, and then try to give them also constructive feedback to improve their work. Yeah. And finally, I also like to thank the Mega Gasam executive for having been very good team players since the beginning. I can say that like our success is or whatever kind of success, small success or whatever, is due to the kind of teamwork that was going on within the executive. Like everyone was involved, and a special thanks to our advisor. Like he's always active, always available, and ready to also work with us in whatever endeavor that we wanted to tackle. So thank you so much to all of you, and I wish the elected executive all the best. And always remember that we will be here for we'll be here supporting you in whatever you need. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Omar, for those remarks. They were indeed of content, and I think we really needed to hear them too. So, yeah. So let's go on. Let's hear from the other team of Mega Gazam. We can hear from the vice president if she's around, the outgoing vice president, Ms. Farmer Javi. So Javi, Miss Javi is not here, but we can move. We can move with the general secretary, outgoing general secretary Hassan, Mr. Hassan, Hassan Sedi. Can we hear from you, the mega general secretary?
Yeah, thank you, Mohammed. Am I audible? I think I'm audible, right?
No, can you please come closer to your device or you adjust your volume? We're not here.
Oh, am I audible now?
Yeah, can you add more?
Okay, I'm using my phone. I'm not, with my PC. Maybe that's why. But I will try to increase my volume. Yeah, my voice. Maybe you hearing me now.
Yes, we are hearing you now.
Yes. Yeah. First and foremost, I would like to say thank you to the electoral committee for giving me this opportunity. Basically, I think my president have said everything. Normally, when he speaks, I don't think I should have anything to add on to that. But since it is an occasion where we are also leaving office for after spending almost more than a year, I would just like to say thank you to the general members and the entire GASAM for giving us the opportunity. It has been a great honor to serve the association, and at the end of the day, it is a sense of fulfillment for me to serve. And then, yeah, I wouldn't do justice without thanking the team of Mega Gasam. I think they have done a great job. The teamwork, the collaboration, everything. They actually made the work very easy. And yeah, thank you to everyone, and then good luck to the new elected executive members. I'm sure we'll have time to interact more. Yeah, during the handing over ceremony and so. So thank you to everyone. Mamad, back to you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hassan. Indeed, you made mention of a very important point. Like you guys were in office for more than for more than a year, and the General Assembly has to really pay attention to that because it was a very very long executive journey. I feel like it was because past executive used to have less than 1 year or close to that, but for you guys it was more than that, and you guys were able to make it through. You take the association to another level. So all the kudos to you guys, to all mega executive members. You guys are amazing, mashallah. So let's hear from the outgoing PRO, Mr. Ibrahima Jallo, we would like to hear from you.
Thank you very much, Mamat. Thank you for the opportunity to give a brief farewell speech, even though there will be handing over ceremony for a proper farewell speech from each of us, inshallah. Yeah, first of all, I want to say my boss there, Mr. Omar Toure, you've elaborated almost everything that is needed to be said here by us, the executive. But just to add a little bit on that, is that I am actually very grateful. I mean, as an individual or at an individual level, having been entrusted with two major responsibilities in Gasam. I mean, last year I was the treasurer of the association, and this year I was elected. I mean, as the let me say last year anyway, it's year before last and last year. So last year I was elected as the public relations officer of the association, and indeed it wasn't a regretful journey for me. It was a very productive journey, both personally and at the level of Gasam. A lot have been learned and a lot have been, offered to the general members. We believe we've even not fully, we have fully anyway executed our responsibilities or as highlighted in the mandate of a PRO or as an executive in a whole as a whole. We have been able to do that. Alhamdulillah, we thank God and we thank the entire Gasamians for the support given during our tenure. I will not do justice without mentioning my team, that is the media department. I mean, you have my boss sitting there. He wasn't an official member of the media department, that is Mr. Sekou Demba, but I have never left him free. We were always together. He was even added to my WhatsApp page to be as a coordinator or as an advisor to me and my team. Aside from that, I had two of the candidates or elected candidates of these elections as media department members. That is Mr. Abdulawai Bojang and Mr. And Miss Awa Conte, of whom both of them are very, very hardworking members of the association. I mean, this is why we see them here this year. They are all trying to sacrifice and then contribute to the betterment of Gasam. But sorry, a little bit. So, in a nutshell, I mean, we are just very happy as an executive. I mean, and at an individual level, because I cannot emphasize enough. I mean, what have been learned throughout my service as a PRO and as a treasurer in this noble association. So GASAM is indeed an association that build us personally, professionally, enable us or provide us a platform to serve members to the best of our abilities, even though at some point, I mean, it's usually very, very difficult, especially as somebody who is in that very experience. But anyway, it is a platform also where it gives members the avenue for personal development to improve themselves and to contribute their quota towards advancing other people too. So once again, I would like to thank the representatives for their collaborations and partnership throughout sharing content and helping with some announcements that we are doing at the level of the media department. I would thank the G3 for their continuous support. Today they have, they are about to finally. I think they have announced their, handing over to the currently elected G3. So they were indeed very, very good half advisors for us, even though we have our guy there, His Excellency Mr. Malik Job. That is my immediate boss. I call him, and indeed he is a boss. So, like, if I want to continue talking, I will never finish talking here because there's a lot to say about Gasam, and there's a lot to say about all Gasamians in general. But finally, I would just like to thank my team, Omar, Jabi. I like my team in general. They are all amazing people, honestly. It was indeed a learning period for me, and I believe they have also learned from the journey. And hopefully, we all pick it from there and, contribute to the advancement of our country in general, because that is the main objective, not only in Gassam, but at any level that we could sacrifice and serve our people. So thank you very much, EC, for your wonderful job also throughout the journey. It was a learning process for the candidates also. So thank you very much.
Uh, Thank you so much, Mr. Jaro. Yeah, you have said it. You have said it all indeed, and we really appreciate that. So we would like to hear also from the outgoing sports secretary, Mr. Yahya Sisi. We would like to hear from you. What words of departing do you have to say? As an outgoing sports secretary, managing with the sport department, and we would love to hear from you.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum, Kasimian. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Honestly, I won't have much to say as far as if you start with my bosses. I can say the president and PRO and my boss Asan. So, and they said it all. Honestly, I would like to thank the electoral committee for their wonderful work, the G3 and the entire Gasamians for their support. I would like to also congratulate the new candidates for their posts, and we hope that we work them. Honestly, serving Gasam, it was indeed a pleasure and a learning point also for me, especially working with a team. Like in Gasam, it's not just like I apply for sports secretary, so your entire work will be based on the sport department. So that's the most amazing part of it for me, because I don't sometimes like when there are other activities like activities for the social secretary or other activities, we are engaged. So all those things is not only limited to the sport department, but uh, for the entire process of the association, we are engaged. So it's a learning point for all of us. So I think indeed I will not do justice without thanking the team. I learned a lot from them, honestly, starting from the president, vice president, the secretary, and the boss PRO, honestly, and the social and cultural secretary. So, and the second thing also, I would like to congratulate the new candidates, like for taking this one, how to call it, the post, because it is not an easy thing. Hearing how sometimes people even say that doesn't work as a government. So I think all that at times is a pressure, but honestly, I think it's not a big deal if you are in it, because working as a team is the best thing you can have in your life, and as in working in Gasam as well. So I would like to thank my department also for their continuous support during my time. Honestly, they have helped me a lot, and with the sport, with my players as well. For I can say it from since the beginning of my tenure, I don't honestly there was nothing like a problem between. They have been helping me a lot because I have a lot of experienced people there, like Almame, and in fact Jete was there, as though he's not part of the sport department, but I just put him there as an advisor for all of us. So that really helped us. Like if you are in difficulties, he steps in at times and help us to make decisions. So that really helped us in the smooth running of our processes. Finally, I will thank the entire Gasamians for their support. Honestly, without them, will not have our jobs will be zero, I can say. So they really did well for us, and we really appreciate them. And I forgot about the G3, our masterminds. They really did well also as well. So I will say thank you very much for your support. It has been a learning point for all of us, indeed, especially me. And I hope that maybe if I have chance, I will continue to serve Gasam, inshallah. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hassan. We really appreciate that from you. And we're glad that you mentioned you'll be serving Kazam in, yeah, like in however was possible. And, that was amazing to hear from you. Yeah, so last but not the least, let's get to hear from Malik, the outgoing advisor of Gazam, sorry. Malik, do you have any remarks to give? You were there with Mega Gazam through it all, and you were there giving them advices, guiding them through it all, and now that they are about to leave office, what do you have to say to them and then to elected executive and overall to the General Assembly? So the floor is yours, Malik. He loves.
I think Malik is having problems connecting.
Okay, if Malik is not, we would have loved to hear from Malik, but if he is not around, then I think we can wrap up. Yeah, so Siku and Zeka, the floor is yours. You can. Okay, if there is nothing else to add, then we can wrap up by saying that like the Gazam Electoral Committee came into being um, through a constitutional provisions that it's highlighted in Article 14, Section B1. Let's say that the Electoral Committee shall comprise of three members, which was carried, which was well observed by the outgoing G3. They made it so that they elected my team and I to carry out election in a free and fair manner. And I believe the election was carried out in a free and fair manner. We were able to scrutinize all applications, all applicants, contesting for all the positions, all the executive positions, and we ensured that free and fair elections was done, and we were able to, declare winner of the elections today. And yeah, I think we were able to fulfill all the text that comes with everything. And we are happy to report that the election was free and fair. We're not, yeah, free and fair still, and until we hear from we hear the other way around, so we can firmly ascertain that the election was free and fair, and it was transparent as well. So then the if yeah, until and until we hear from from candidates in other way around, but we can say the election was free and fair and transparent. And yeah, we hereby declare the end of the election procedures, and we wish the candidates the very best of luck. And Definitely, yeah. The report of all the proceedings will be sent in the general group for the general assembly to access them. And yeah, so if that is all, I, Mohammed Jassi, hereby declare the end of the election proceedings, and this is signed and endorsed. So, thank you.